Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines. My name is Steven Marcateros and today marks the first video I have made pretty much since the end of the 50,000 subscriber special. Don't worry, I didn't forget you guys. I know and understand that you guys are always expecting and waiting for new videos to come out so that you can watch them and enjoy the content that we make here on Dodge Them All. And recently I've relinquished a lot of these duties to my brother. But he's been doing a very, very good job of that. He's been making videos pretty much on a bi-daily basis or however often that he can, and they've pretty much been good videos. He's made a lot of Prison Architect, he's made quite a few BeamNG videos, and I understand that you guys like basically a lot of that whole simulator type of jazz, so he's been doing a very good job with that. I, on the other hand, have been places. I've been going all over the place. I've been sitting down, thinking about my life, and doing a lot of, I guess, what regular people would consider to be pretty darn inefficient things. And I know, I haven't made a YouTube video in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna try to justify that to the best of my abilities. Alright, last week was, I don't know if you guys have this in all of your other states. I'd actually be interested in finding out if you guys had this. Last week was our Boys State here in Wisconsin. If you guys don't know what a Boys State program is, it's essentially the American Legion hosts basically a model government that's set up with a bunch of high school juniors, and they go out to a college campus for pretty much a whole week. And they get to set up their own model government, and it's really cool, and it's a heck of a lot of fun, and I would recommend anybody who can win some sort of a scholarship to go do that program, to follow in, I guess, my footsteps and the footsteps of many other people, and take that route, because it's a ton of fun, it's very educational, and it turns out that you'll probably learn a heck of a lot about your life while you're out doing that. In addition to this, I think I went camping at some point in the last 3 weeks. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I took that time to write and do some other stuff, and yeah, didn't make any videos during that time. But you know, I was thinking about you guys this whole time, and I was thinking about the future of this channel and what you guys especially want. And I figured that a lot of you were looking for more of the sinking simulator content, and I understand that I'm not always there or available to provide that. A lot of the people on the Dodge Them All official Minecraft server have started to come back and want the server again, but I'm not totally down for that. It's a humongous time commitment that I do not have anymore, as I am working now a full-time job and I'm going into my senior year of high school. I have to start to think about the long term here, about how things are going to play out. And I know that's sad, but I might not always be here, guys. And I mean, I don't even want to think about that day in the future too, but it might only be a little over a year away before I go off to the land of the unknown, and then what'll happen, right? Then my brother will make videos permanently, and you guys will get like sinking simulator every single day. No. All right, what I've been thinking, guys, what I'm thinking that we might end up doing is, instead of me just, you know, playing this regular City Skylines like I do right now, I'm thinking of maybe introducing and shaking up the content a little bit. I may throw in a little bit of From the Depths. I don't know how you guys feel about that. If you want From the Depths, make sure to like this video. Gotta give myself a shameless plug right now. Like this video. Maybe I'll think about doing some From the Depths then. You guys know how this works, you know. From the Depths YouTube, you know. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you guys can think about and do whatever you'd like with that, I guess. And then maybe I'll do that. Tell me what you want in From the Depths if I do From the Depths playthrough. Do you want me to do like the campaign? Do you want me to just play kind of regular sandbox mode like I have been doing sometimes? Or do you want me to do something different? I don't know. Give me a challenge. I don't know. Just tell me what you guys want, and I will definitely get on to doing that for you. And it'll be fantastic, and it'll be fun, and it will be amazing. But the city of Hamilton right now is in need of dire assistance. It has been neglected for much time. It only has 47,000 citizens. We're currently moving to become a colossal city in less than 700 citizens. We're going to get nuclear power plants and explore the power of fission to create electricity through heat generation. Alright, get a little bit excited there, but I'll try not to do that too many more times. Probably end up ill, but alright, here we go. So, I guess, is there anything I can really talk about from my experiences from the weeks prior? I mean, I can't tell you about, like, the whole Boys State program and what it was to me. I just can't give you really a good in-depth description of it, because it's just something you have to experience on your own, especially the one here in Wisconsin. If any of you are watching in Wisconsin and you are a current sophomore in high school and you're thinking about doing that next year, or you haven't heard about it, or you're going to be able to do it next year, don't miss up that opportunity, man. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You know, don't cross things off of your plates just because you're not into politics. You might find an interest in whatever it is through that program. But yeah, just a lot of stuff has been going on in my life right now. When I first started out this YouTube channel, I didn't have any sort of high-tech kind of fancy equipment that I had as I do right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but I mean, when I started my YouTube channel, I only had pretty much a laptop. The laptop I'm looking at right now, it's over in the corner of my room on... Oop, crap, hit the microphone. It's just sitting over in the corner in sleep mode right now. And it was a really big help for my start in basically gaming and YouTube, because that was the first computer I ever truly owned, and it was actually a really good computer, even though, I mean, today I look back at it as a little bit of a junky computer. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of ignore that fact for the moment, but it was a good computer, and it allowed me to accomplish a lot of the things that I wanted to start to do to become more of someone who was interested in technology. And I thought that was really fantastic, and I mean, I gratefully accepted that from my parents for Christmas, and it was fantastic. And eventually I wanted to start a little bit of a YouTube channel. I guess you guys probably know that, you know, considering that I have a YouTube channel. So at some point I guess I might have wanted to do that. I might have wanted to play games like all of the greats that I saw, like, I'm going to list off some very archaic names here, but AK Spartan Killer, the Yogscast, Captain Sparkles. I don't even know if he's still around anymore. I think he is. I think there's going to be a huge amount of people in the comments right now saying, I know Captain Sparkles! Captain Sparkles is a famous YouTuber right now. He still plays Minecraft like all the good old people used to, and you know what? Good for Captain Sparkles. He can do whatever he sparkly likes to do. And I guess I just took inspiration from these people, and I wanted to grow up, and I wanted to be like them. And so I went with that dream, and I started making YouTube videos on my laptop. They were really terrible, and they're still on this YouTube channel. The first few videos I ever uploaded, I was a lot younger, but I just entertained that idea that, you know, I could be a bigwig like everybody else. And then after Sinking Ship Simulator, the channel started to take off, and I mean, then here we are today. I built a computer, and then I actually built a better computer after that, after I gave the one I currently have, or currently had, used to have, don't currently have it, but I gave the one that I had to my brother, and he's actually using that one right now. And then I built this really fancy one that's sitting on the floor right now. When I started off, I only had just kind of like a regular generic desk. Today, I am literally sitting, I just got this last week, in like the most fantastic desk I have ever owned in my entire life. It is a U-shape. Hold on, we just turned into a colossal city. I gotta interrupt my story here. Woo! Colossal city status. We've reached a population of 48,000. We've gotten another zone unlocked, and we have a nuclear power underway. I'm so excited for nuclear power. Okay. Maybe shouldn't get so excited there, but anyway, U-shaped desk. Yes, this thing is like a proper like office desk, like something you'd find in like a business cubicle. And it's absolutely amazing. I couldn't tell you guys just how fantastic this desk is. This is the first desk I've ever had where I can put both my monitors on it, all right? And then even if I wanted to put my computer up here, there would still be just a ton of extra space. Right now I have a stereo system up here. I have just a bunch of really amazing stuff, and this desk is it's just brilliant. I love it, and I'm so glad that I have it. And I could only ever have done this without you guys. I mean, you guys were the reason that I got all this stuff. You're the reason that I got the microphone and the monitors and the computer, and I guess without you guys I wouldn't have any of this stuff here today. But less of this moody, emotional talk. We're playing a game of Cities Skylines right now. Almost forgot the title there for a second. That was a little bit strange. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm pretty sure we got rid of most of the industrial zoning. Yeah, there's only a little bit of industrial zoning left right now. And we're having a little bit of a traffic backup, I've noticed, just from browsing the city. And it appears to be mostly on this interstate region because people want to go... I don't know where people want to go. Let me put it that way. They want to go everywhere, and they can't get there fast enough. So we got to figure out where to put jobs closer and where people want them. I think it's commercial zoning. People are getting all angry that there's not enough commercial, and they keep having to drive around for it. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to rezone some of this. Yes, we can dezone here. And then I'm going to rezone this as high-density commercial instead. So then that'll fade out. And then that'll rezone as high-density commercial. And then hopefully that'll reduce a little bit of the traffic in that area. Is there other really high areas over there? Yeah, we can put some downtown here. Right over here. I think that'd be good. Just all this entire zone. That's going to be a lot of commercial, but I think that will be good for our city's economy. You don't want to zone too much high-density commercial right next to each other in this game. Otherwise, you'll pretty much run into the fact that everybody wants to go to commercial at pretty much the same time. And that does really terrible things to your traffic, especially because commercial areas also have to have connections to some sort of freight access. So that can either be done through just generic industry, or that can be done through rails, however you'd like to do that. And so you really got to be careful where you place it. If you place it in somewhere that doesn't have great access, or somewhere really far away, people are going to go to it, and it is going to mess up your city. I believe City Skylines has gone through, I'm going to go with a little bit of a renovation since I last played it. There's a few things that are different, mainly the designs for some of the buildings. I think the police headquarters has a completely different design from what it previously had. I can't really show you without building it, and I don't think I need to build one right now. Fire, maybe I need to build one right now. No, actually, this is health I'm looking at. Fire here. No, fire is exactly the same, but I think it's okay. Maybe build one over here. I got the money to spend. Why not? I mean, just make people feel happy about themselves. That went under a little bit of a redesign. This is all still modded stuff, I believe. Yeah, that's all still modded. They've added some new park stuff. So we have a botanical garden now, which is really cool looking, and I guess I can add this to this kind of little wimpy zone down here. There, we'll take out some of that new commercial and put in a beautiful botanical garden. Yeah, that's really going to boost the land value nearby. I think they also added, yep, they got a carousel park and a bouncy castle park, which is cool. I just don't remember either of those things ever being public services provided by the government, but yeah, who am I to say? I mean, what do I know? What do I know? Build a nice tennis court down here. There we go. Everybody loves their tennis court. Look at that fantastic tennis court. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The Angry Clans mobile games. Oh, that's a nice push on Clash of Clans there. It's chilling right next to their beautiful tennis court. Fire stations over there. A lot of Angry Clans mobile games. A lot of these little startups happening over here. Solutions Inc. There we go. Customer services. Trident Accounting. Happy Face Travel Agency. Oh, they're operating normally, and they've also got a smile. All right. So it looks like the traffic problem is not getting better. I don't know where most of these people are coming from, though. What are these vehicles composed of? Well, that is a lot of garbage trucks, I can tell you. And it looks like we just got a bunch of regular kind of vehicles just going to their houses. Delivering goods. That's just more garbage trucks. Some just work over there? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that they're trying to get to work however they can, and it isn't working that well for them. What if I added a little bit of a highway access over here? I think that might be good for our city. There we go. A little bit of a highway on-ramp right here. Ooh, the little off-ramp there is gonna be questionable. I'll try my best. There we go. It's very questionable, but when haven't I done something incredibly questionable in this game? There we go. Beautiful little ramp right there, connecting that little industry. Maybe people will decide to take that. Let's speed up the time and see what happens. All right, this now it just appears to be people trying to go that way. Oh, I definitely need to make an exit over here. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Because people have to get off here to go over to this area, or where do they go to get over to here? They have to get off over here and then drive off. Oh, that could be a big problem. That could be a big problem. Yeah, we don't have any exits over here. Yeah, we need to add more. All right, I will add more. There we go. We just get this page up a little bit. Ooh, this is not going to be the most symmetrical road I've ever constructed, but there we go. Sort of like that. Yeah, sort of like that. Interesting bridge design. Interesting bridge design, but still, it'll work. It's still good. All right, still good. Okay. And ramp me. There we go. Ramp. Got that underway. Looks interesting. It looks interesting, but is functional. All right, there we go. Are people going to use it? I don't know about that. They'll try their hardest. All right, but that should give some better access. It should try and clear up some of this congestion. Now it appears most of the traffic is going the other way. People trying to get over here. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not really sure what it is half the time, but yeah. I think the city is really getting far underway. We've got a lot of our zones finally starting to fill in. The city's looking fantastic. We've got all this area over here that we haven't really flushed out all that bad. This This intersection is very interesting. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if it's terrible. I feel like there could have been a much better way to design that, but who knows? Who knows if that's just terrible or if that's just the way that it was supposed to be. But thank you guys for watching this reintroduction to City Skylines. My name is Steven Marketeros. If you enjoyed this, please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.
What am I supposed to do?
Good job.
This is weird. I've never been in something like this before.